Hello everyone, I am Dr. Arun Sharma. In this video, I will explain the empirical formula and molecular formula. What is the basic difference between the empirical formula and molecular formula? We can understood in this video by using simple examples and how can we calculate the empirical formula for a given compound and its molecular formula. So let's start. Empirical formula. An empirical formula represents the simplest whole number ratio of various atoms present in a compound, whereas the molecular formula shows the exact number of different type of atoms present in a molecule of a compound. If the mass percentage of various elements present in a compound is known, its empirical formula can be determined. Molecular formula can further be obtained if the molar mass is known. So, here we use an example of glucose. Glucose, the molecular formula of glucose, as we all know, that is C6H12O6, but its empirical formula is CH2O, because 6 is the common number, and if we divide, because there are 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen atoms and 6 oxygen atoms, we divide it by 6 because 6 is the minimum number, so you get only the one number of carbon, two atoms, two number of hydrogens and one number of oxygen. So the empirical formula is CH2O. Simple. So, as per the definition of the empirical formula is the simplest form of the formula that we can write for a molecule. As like in case of glucose, its simplest formula is CH2O. But in case of molecular formula is the formula showing the type of atoms and number of each atom connected in the molecule. Because we know the molecular weight of the glucose, so by putting the value of the molecular weight of glucose and the ratio we have given in this one, so by putting the atomic masses of carbon multiply with its factor, because here the atomic mass of carbon is 12.01 and its empirical formula, its value is only 1. In case of hydrogen, its value is 2, because there are two hydrogen, the number of hydrogen atoms are 2 in its empirical formula, and its atomic mass is 1.008. And in case of oxygen, its the value of atomic mass is 16.00. So by putting this one and if we know the molar mass of the glucose, by simply we calculate and we get the factor, that is 6. So the value of n is 6. So by simply by putting the number in this one, so you get 6 number of carbons, 12 number of 6 into 2 is equal to 12 numbers of hydrogen and 6 numbers of oxygen. So there are 6 atoms of oxygen, 12 atoms of hydrogen and 6 atoms of carbon present in the glucose molecule. So according to theory of empirical formula, that is given the simplest ratio of atoms in a molecule. But in case of molecular formula, that gives the exact number of each atom in a molecule. So in case of molecular mass, it cannot be exactly determined by if you are going to calculate the molecular mass, you cannot calculate it easily from empirical formula, but you can get the exact molecular mass if you know the molecular formula for the compound. Please subscribe this channel for more videos. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My contact details are given here. Thank you very much for watching this video.